Hello, what is happening, everybody, and welcome to a reed-picked Dragon Knight. I have been promised crazy, and I do very much expect crazy. We got a Slug, we got a Dragon Knight, Morphling. I am thinking this is going to be one hell of a game, and maybe even the craziest game that we've had so far, at least promising from the stats. So here we go. I do believe this right here is regular all pick. He random techies and then re-random Dragon Knight. I didn't even know you could do that. Apparently you can. Yeah, it's gonna be a Morphling Slark. Yeah, Slark is definitely gonna be an ass towards the Dragon Knight, and this is actually ranked. This is ranked all pick right here. Undying will be the next pickup. Somewhat good synergy with Slark, not amazing. It's pretty standard. Not really sure what the Dragon Knight wants to go. You could send the Morphling up in the off lane to kind of have a massive stun with the Adaptive Strike. Just go for like a support Morphling. Oh boy. But yeah, just morph everything into strength and then have the Adaptive Strike output the maximum amount of stun that you can actually possibly
Templar Assassin.
get from it. So that's going to be a Templar Assassin. So that's going to be a mid-Templar Assassin, I assume. Right here off the bat. But then again, Morphling could do it too. And Dragon Knight is actually not a bad idea either. Because he can really disrupt the enemy's last hits with the brief fire because of the damage reduction. Kind of works the same way as Bane's Enfeeble. Yet not at all, because this one's percentage based. So Radiant, they need tick damage. They need something like a Viper right now. Viper or Venomancer.
Clockwork.
And they pick Clockwork. That's not the best choice against Templar Assassin. It is a way of locking her down. But nah. No. It's not a great pickup against TA. I do believe. I think the skill level was somewhere in the 3k area. As far as I know, so it's going to be somewhat reasonable skill level. Nature's Prophet. It's also going to be the one picked up. It's kind of interesting against the Clockwork and the Slark. Both very, very good gank and rotation heroes. So Nature's Prophet is definitely going to be having some trouble here. I don't assume... Yeah, he's not going to be having an easy time at all. And, yeah, Radiant, I'm still waiting for that Viper pick, or the support Venomancer, either one, because they need a way to deal with the Templar Assassin. And Axe, he's probably not the way to do it either, but it's definitely better than a lot of other picks. Let's just put it like that. It's at least a good way to lock down the Morphling, the Nature's Prophet, and the Dragon Knight. Not so good against Templar Assassin because of the refraction. It's just going to be sucking most of the damage. Silencer. That is a good pickup. And there goes a Pudge. Okay, well, it's actually not super bad against Templar Assassin. Of course, most of the damage is sucked up by the shield. But the Rot is going to be taking that off so fast.
Prepare for battle.
And this Pudge looks like he knows what he's doing. He's got the full set and everything. So he's definitely ready to rock and roll. This Pudge, and he's going with the... Oh, I know this build. I know this build. This is the old Dendi build. Yeah, you go for 3 Iron Branches, 2 Gauntlets. Yeah, this is definitely the old Dendi build. Works great for mid, because you get the 2 extra Gauntlets just to keep you healthy. In your lane, you get about 800 HP, because Pudge doesn't really have any armor. But yeah, let's just go over the lineup here. We got Godlike, or Goodlike. On the Slark, Clockwork will be picked up by Ho-Ho-Hey. Axe, 400 kilos. On the Pudge, some Russian letters. And last but not least, Padden Jeeten is going to be on the Undying. Looks like this is actually, yeah, be a solo offlane Clockwork. Be an Axe in the jungle. He's definitely gone for jungle build. And yeah, of course, Slark in lane. He's actually got the Golden Scotty item. Golden Eye of Scotty. Dymas is going to be that Templar Assassin. She's actually going to be going for the bottom rune. Will be the Dyer's mid hero here. Backed up down here is I love my bitch on the Dragon Knight. Slark, he wants to get that first rune. Trian is doing a good job of blocking him and actually forcing him away from it. In comes the rune. TA will take it. There goes the stun on the Slark. He needs to watch out not to get first blooded. He does have the pounce. Depends on how he wants to use it. Got to pounce straight onto the Dragon Knight. He is actually turning it. They might get the first blood, and they definitely will. The zombies will help secure it, and Slug ultimately takes the last hit.
I've been wanting to say that since this all began.
And disaster start for the Dragon Knight. You don't want to feed a Slug First Blood. Serbian Warrior is going to be on the Silencer here. I'm not entirely sure what position he's actually going to be playing. Probably backing up the Dragon Knight in the offlane. Not a totally dumb idea, so relatively decently. TA should win this mid lane big time. You cannot lose on mid TA to a Pudge. Actually, Silencer is kind of rotating in between the lanes here. I'm not really sure he has found his place yet. Okay, he's going towards the top lane where the Morphling is going to be sitting. So you have two ranged, in this case, carries. As Morphling does present a carry. Solo offlane Dragon Knight. I don't think I would have left him alone. I think I would have switched things up a little bit. So you had the Dragon Knight the Dragon Knight Silencer lineup with the solo lane Morphling. So he could just pop the waveform and should absolutely be fine. Clockwork actually getting last worded here. He could take quite a significant amount of damage, but no cigar it looks like for the Dyer's side. They need to try to see if they can find a return kill for that first blood. Axe currently doing pretty okay. He's got about 6 last hits so far, so matching the Nature's Prophet. Nature's Prophet, who is going for the fast ring of Basilius, doesn't really look like a Midas build. He's doing relatively decently. Dragon Knight getting pounced on again on the bottom lane. Pops the stun, but is it going to save him? Slug, he's going really, really low. Has to back out, but Undying is in there. He wants to kill. He's got another decay. He will not find it. 20 HP. Had he just stayed on him, that would have been a kill. But they have to back out. Up in the top, jungle or boon area, Templar Assassin going toe-to-toe with the Pudge and will be finding that kill. The Zyblades and the Refraction doing way too much work there. Disaster start for the Pudge as well. Slark finding himself a regen rune. Should be back up to full HP here. So basically the Radiant right now, they have drafted themselves into a bit of a hole. Like right now, they don't have any really good way of getting to the Templar Assassin. Generally, you want something that could take the shield away fast, and right now, actually, Pudge doing that exact thing. There goes the Melt Strike. He's got absolutely no armor left. He's taking himself down. Squad tried for the hook, and she will actually get the kill. Unbelievable. Gets a second kill, and this Pudge he's been outlaned massively. And top lane as well. Ho ho hey, getting picked up by the Silencer, and he'll be getting his first 2 intelligence. But yeah, they've drafted themselves into a bit of a hole, the Radiant side. Of course, they have the Slug as the kind of, as the carry of this team, but he is no match for a TA. And seeing the fact that they don't have an Orb of Venom, they can't really jump on her early. They're actually going for the Dragon Knight again, but he's going to be out safe. Should be at least, unless he decides to go back in with absolutely no mana. He's getting Essence shifted pretty bad. The sheer stat removal of this bottom lane is amazing. Axe doing the right thing, getting the Tranks, just not doing the right thing with the jungling. You want to be leaving the Tranks? Oh, hold on. Pudge is getting himself killed again. Or TA right now is actually. She's got a Melt Strike, goes for it. Does she get the kill? Yes, she does. And the last hit will be preventing the hunger from continuing. So TA already got 3 kills. 3 full kills in 3 minutes. The Rocket Flare, it's not going to be going out. As far as I believe. Nope, he's hanging on to it. It doesn't really have enough damage yet. Plus, if there's still a refraction charge on her, she's gonna be absolutely fine. Which is the problem. Like right now, the TA is their biggest problem, and the mobility, of course, of that Morphling. Now, Clockwork and Silencer going toe to toe. Morphling, he wants in on the fun, goes for the wave. He just doesn't have the damage to finish the job, and he needs the Silencer there. Mid lane, Pudgy boy. Goes for the hook, finds it, but there's this Notice member to hold this TA in place. She pops the Illusion Rune, and now this Pudge will be taken down. She's gonna hit him from the side as well. There's another Melt Strike available. Does pop, and then there's the kill. TA dominating the Pudge 4-0. And ouch. She's actually gonna be stacking the enemy. The enemy camp. Actually stacking the enemy ancient camp. That is ballsy. But then again, she knows that they don't really have a good way of clearing them. So they're just going to stay there unless Axe goes for it. But as of right now, he is not gonna. There it is. That's the trick right there. Drop the Trinks, because then it'll remain safe, godlike, or good-like. Going for the Dragon Knight again. They got a decay on him, but he's just too massive right now. He is just too big. Clockwork. Messing around the top lane. Has got about, 7 last hits so far. We haven't really been taking a whole lot of a look on the last hits. Axe currently leading the board. That was sort of expected. Axe is a great jungler. TA falling second in line, of course, with the 4 kills. So her net worth should be significantly higher than the Axe's, and it definitely is. But yeah, Axe's last hit counter is a bit misleading. He's about middle of the board right now. Slightly above middle. But still, it's about up there with the Morphling. So he should be fine, and he is also out-farming the Nature's Prophet, which is even better for him. They actually want to go on this Dragon Knight. They got 3 guys rotating in, or at least... Actually, nope, wait a minute. That's Axe in the jungle. Never mind. You don't want to go on him. Yes, they do. Gets the pounce off with Dragon Knight. Pops his ultimate. But is it going to be enough? He's getting decayed for a second time. The zombies might take him down. And they will get the kill on dying with a fist bump to the face.
The sacrifice.
And he'll be finding that kill. So a bit of redemption here for the Radiant side with... Yeah, Slark having to kill. This offlane is winning pretty heavily. Slark with about 30 last hits within the first 6 minutes. And yeah, he's got that bottom lane under control. But then again, I'm still scared of that TA.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Axe is going to get found by the TA here. He has gone she has gone hunting. Finds one, finds a second. And that armor isn't going to save you now, Axe. Mega killing spree for the TA. Pudge, I would not do that if I was you. That is going to hurt massively. And the amount of damage this TA outputs right now is just going to kill him off immediately. Double kill. And back goes Dragon Knight. They want the Slark. There is a pounce to help him, but not going to help you from the side blades. Triple kill for the TA. And Clockwork calls GG.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
He's actually gone mid to take some of the farm there. Top lane looking relatively good as well. Morphling, 37 last hits. And the farming as well is just so heavily in the favor of the Radiant here. Pudge jumping in on the top lane, but these aren't easy heroes to get a hook on. Like, Morphling can just wave farm away, no problem. But as long as Pudge is level 6, he can't really go for these rotations. It's just not a good idea. He needs some way of locking his targets down, and there's just nothing to do that. It's actually going to be trying for the silencer here, I think. Clockwork gets pounded on the middle lane, no big deal. Pudge, he has a hook available, finds the Morphling, and that's actually the target he really wants, but the damage output is just massive from the Morphling and the silencer, and they pick him up, and silencer, that's going to be the energy booster and almost the arcane boots for him. Morphling, slippers of agility. Got 3 pairs of slippers, and he doesn't even have feet. Perseverance for the Lincoln Sphere. Middle lane, TA with a haste rune.
Radiant's middle tower is taking a
What is up with these massive killing sprees lately in our games? She's got 8 of the 10 kills.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Level 9, and now she's got the Blink Dagger already. 8 minutes in. Her GPM, 613 for 8 minutes. That is insane. Axe, only thing he can really do is just keep farming. Bottom lane, they actually find the Dragon Knight, but in comes TA. Gets one, maybe a second. Yes, she will probably get a second. The trap goes. Another Mel Strike is available. But does she need it? I don't even think so. She's going to be going for the kill. There's the Mel Strike. She only needs one more hit. Blinks forward for the double kill. And she is godlike. 10 kills. Or beyond godlike, 9 minutes in. And she's looking for the axe as well. I don't even think there's a chance that she'll overcommit. Nope, actually just going to be setting down the traps. Nature's Prophet went for the Midas and got it at a very decent time. All the space in the world has been bought for him. Oh, hook in from the Clockwork, actually jumping out of the silencer. Dragon Knight is trying to help out his little buddy there. And Clockwork is on his way out and should be relatively fine. Pudge rotating back up towards the top lane, just hit level 6. He's the lowest net worth right now, has been killed more than 6 times. Morphling actually going toe-to-toe with the Slug. He's desperately morphing for his life, but Clockwork will be taking that pickup with the Rocket Flare. Nicely done by him. Good luck. Scott Power Treads. Looks like he's actually going for the Sanj and Yasha build. He definitely needs the stats, so I'm not going to argue with that. TA. Oh, she can take the boots. She can kill the boots. There goes the boots, and that's just... Oh, X. Oh, no. Now he's stuck with the stout shield and way too much money. Oh, that is a disaster. That's the only downside to that strat. The only downside is if a TA comes up and kills your boots. But yeah, TA is already sitting at 1,700, 1,800. This is ridiculous. Pudge. He's waiting for a hook here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, actually, he has to buy a second pair of tranks, and that just set him back 700 gold. It's a disaster. Hook shot in onto the silencer. He can't do anything. He's stuck in there with the clockwork. Will get picked up. Dragon Knight in trouble as well. Gets dismembered. Nature's Prophet doing what he can on the sideline, but I don't think it's going to help Pudge with a second hook in. They may find the double kill, and yes, they will. They even get the Nature's Prophet as well. And down in the offlane, Morphling dies as well. The sole survivor, TA, who was not an engagement.
Radiant's been fortificated. Don't waste your time.
Yeah, that's the issue. Like,
bottom tower is under attack.
the reason why the graphs are so steep right now is because the TA is farming like crazy. But the rest are farming average. Like, it's not like the team right now is out of control. It's the TA that's out of control. And as long as they can take engagements without the TA being in the fight, they're gonna win. Oh, Pudge, an aggressive hook there. Misses. Misses the dismember though. Mithril Hammer, that's for the Desolator. It is closing in. TA inside the woods. They saw her pass by. I don't know why Pudge is looking for her. He's gonna try to go for the hook shot. In comes the Cox. Pudge dismembers. In jumps Slark, and they will find the TA. Pudge with the pickup, redeeming himself, and gets 1,000 gold for killing off a Templar Assassin, and he uses that to buy a bottle. Beautiful. Good investment. Dragon Knight could now be in trouble. They're actually more interested in the silencer for now. He is the easier target, and Dragon Knight might just walk out of there. Yeah, there's no hookshot available, nothing. Yeah, Dire side, if they can start to control the TA now, they definitely have a shot. The Pudge Rot did so much work there because it does damage like every single second, so it doesn't take long for the refraction to get killed off. Axe wants to go for the Morphling. He is slightly faster, but not going to be taking too much advantage of it. TA is on the spot as well. Wants to try to go for something, goes for the Mel Strike, connects, but Pudge still with the hook. They get the dismember. It's almost underneath the tower. Morphling in with the wave, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Oh my! The Nature's Prophet in with the ultimate, and they're gonna turn it around. Nature's Prophet gets the pickup, and the Clockwork's killing spree is done. I for sure thought that this Dire side was done for, but that Nature's Prophet ult just saved their asses. And he'll now take up second highest net worth. And the fight recap, you can just see, well, it was only about 386 damage, but it was enough. Axe practically didn't do any damage there at all. 38.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It's gonna be in the mid lane tower though. Pudge, oh, misses the hook, but not by much. Mid lane tower is gonna fall, and yeah.
Killing spree.
Hold on. Where did he die? He died down a bottom lane.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Wow, they actually got the slug. Well, I'd say wow when it's a TA, but yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Has been denied.
Basically, yeah, once again, Radiant's problem. They need to kill off the TA. She did a tremendous amount of work that fight. Likewise did Morphling. It was only Nature's Prophet's saving grace that actually prevented them from winning that fight. So right now, well, they actually got decent control over the TA. As long as they don't let anybody get caught out one-on-one. Yeah, down goes the Tombstone though. The backup has actually arrived. TA, she doesn't have a blink out. As long as the zombies keep attacking, she should be in trouble. Maelstrom turns it right around, gets the axe, but it might be too aggressive. She doesn't have a blink dagger, gets dismembered, and will pay for her mistakes. And there's the domination streak gone. Pudge with another 1,000 gold, pretty much. And should be looking at his next item very, very soon. It doesn't really drop her too much, the TA. She lost about 8 gold because of that kill. Oh, hookshot in from the clockwork. There is no cogs, though. Or there are no cogs. Pudge. Oh, just hooks a creep right in the face. Dragon Knight. Haven't really talked much about his role in this game. Right now, it's just been farming, which he hasn't been doing super well. He's been killed off a lot. Had a really, really tough lane because of that solo off lane. Against two very, very stat-heavy heroes. So he hasn't had a good start to the game. He needs to find some farms somehow. They need to stack the ancient farms. Slog actually going right in on the TA here. He's found a double damage from maybe getting a bit too cocky because the Dragon Knight is there. Whips with Dragon Tail, but the debuff from the Dark Pact is not going to help you from fighting against the TA. Maybe actually so. He's slowly healing up. In comes the Battle Hunger, so it's going to be ticking down the Refraction, though. But not going to be getting rid of the Blink Dagger. So no counter initiation. But the Desolator is done for the TA. That was the next big item she needed. Now the damage really starts to come into effect. Rocket Flare. Gonna try to harass him out. Clockwork. I think he's thinking about the hookshot here. He wants the Silencer. Might not be his desired target. TA doesn't get the Melstrag off. Yeah, 17 minutes in the graphs. Well, there was kind of a bump there when the Radiant won like 2 straight fights. But now it's kind of calmed back down. And Nature's Prophet starting to do the Ancients well. Hook in from the Pudge. TA gets dismembered immediately and will be cleaned up. I don't think there's any damage from this Dragon Knight to utilize. And Undying even has a Blade Mail. Dragon Knight, he's in so much trouble and will get cleaned up. Wow. The hook from Pudge initiating the fight, and this is a disaster. Nature's Prophet stuck in there as well. Hook shot in, they got the vision, and Undying taking a double kill there. And oh my. The big purchases as well, though. Pudge, he got his Blink Dagger. Axe got his too, and Slug, he's got a Shadow Blade. He's actually in a lot of trouble right now. Slug gets silenced. Actually jumps onto the Morphling right as the tower dies and gets the kill. Nice turnaround. Very, very good calculation there. Silencer, he wants to go for him. So much damage being done. And bye-bye Silencer. This is the turnaround they were looking for. A couple of quick pickoffs by Slug, and he's actually practically got the Sange. Really needed Shadow Blade, so that's now in order. And the Sange. Oh, hold on. Got another fresh meat up from the Pudge, and that's going to be the TA. Dunked by the axe. Hook shot. In onto the Dragon Knight. They're finding their targets. They're just going onto them one-on-one. Dragon Knight will be tethered to the Slug there. Axe in with a dunk. That's going to be a double kill for him. And the kills are racking up for the Radiant squad. They're slowly starting to turn things around. The graph has now hit 0. And the Dragon Knight, he needs to get back into this game. He only has the Helm of the Dominator and 2 bracers. He's not where he wants to be whatsoever. Silencer, kind of, because he is the sole support. But other than that, no. Pudge actually ended up dying. There's a bit of a fight going on here between the Slug and the Morphling. Slug could be in trouble. The Orchid goes out, and he is definitely dead. No escape for him. Gets a bit cocky after those 2 fights. And not really going to be dropping him down, but not going to be accelerating his farm either. And Nature's Prophet actually exceeding the TA on farm. TA who's just now jumping onto the axe down on bottom lane, and Desolator is just going to be cleaning him up, and they're re-establishing their dominance from earlier on. Pudgy Slowly making his way towards the mid lane. Yeah, right now they just need to... Well, they got some control of the TA, but that has raised another issue. The Nature's Prophet. He has gone for fighting build, which boats another issue, which is the Clockwork hookshot. Never mind. This is going to be TA on Clockwork. Nobody really attacking. The melt did save her, and in comes the damage now. Melt strike. Oh my. The damage is real. Pudge in trouble as well. Managing to blink somewhat out. He's actually stuck inside the trees. TA, he can't find her. Undying, he's going in alone up against 3. The Blade Mail doing some significant work, and in comes Slark. He's going to be the cleanup crew here. Nature's Prophet trying to get out. Will be able to survive with just barely 9 HP. He's only TPing up to the high ground. He should end up going down to the zombies here. And Undying will find the pickup. He didn't TP back to base. Slark going on the TA as well. He might be an overset, but the call down. The call from Axe finds one. Doesn't find the Morphling though, but they might find him anyway. He's desperately morphing to strength, but he's losing so much damage. Slark, he's got to pounce, and that should be enough. Not even. He doesn't even need it, and it's going to be a team wipe for this fight. 900 gold going the way of the Dire side, or Radiant side. And Clockwork actually died to initiate that fight, but man, that's like a lot out of it as well.
Tower is under attack.
He actually managed to respawn in the time that fight took. TA now back on the top of the leaderboard in terms of net worth. It's Lucky Boy. It's gonna be rocking that Silver Edge for now. Actually not going for the SNY build. I'm not entirely sure what he actually wants to turn this into. It's got kind of the ganking high mobility build, but it's gonna be the Scotty. It is going to be the Scotty. The point booster has been purchased. Hook is just going to be finding a friendly creep. Nature's Prophet. Making a bit of a mistake in my eyes and actually going for the Aghanim Scepter. I'm not a big fan of it this early. Generally when you want to go... Oh, hold on. The fight is happening on mid. Axe going for the call. They find the Dragon Knight. And it goes to Clockwork onto the TA. She just doesn't have the HP to deal with this. Does get cleaned up. Dragon Knight is now dead to the Pudge as well. And they hasted Pudge. Morphling, he's in over his head. The Dismember went out on practically nothing, and Pudge will get cleaned up. Still a 2-for-1 trade though. Slug actually going in on the back here. He wants the Morphling. He's got another pounce ready. Does he find it? Yes, he does. Onto the Morphling. And he should end up going down. He's desperately morphing to strength. Misses! Oh, but it comes in with the Silver Edge. Gets the pickup. But now, Nature's Prophet gets off the Orchid. They're going to try to battle this one out. Nature's Prophet realizing that he probably can't win this one and will end up going on double kill for the Slug. And he should be almost fine at least. Actually, maybe finding another kill. Triple kill for the Slug. Just walks right in and takes the Nature's Prophet. And now... he might be getting too cocky here. It is only a Dragon Knight though. There goes the Dragon Slave. Or not Dragon Slave. The Dragon's Tail. He wants to pick up. He really, really, really wants it. TA blinking forward. He is in way over his head. The Undying doesn't even realize that there's a TA on his own tail. Slark, he wants to pick up. He wants to kill. But there's just not enough damage. Can he turn it towards the TA? He's desperately trying. But the damage, it's not even enough. Axe misses the dunk and TA goes for the Melt Strike, gets the kill. Clockwork with the counter kill though. What a crazy, crazy game. 30-30, 24 minutes in. And everybody's doing work right now.
And it's off.
It's just non-stop fighting. Axe. He's got a blade mail to his name. Pudge looking to be going for the same. Clockwork, he's got it as well. Everybody gets a blade mail this game except for Slark.
Dire's middle tower is under
Slark. Only about 2 grand away from his Scotty, and that's going to be working miracles for him. If he's powerful now, wait until he gets that Scotty. Oh, you gotta see this. Morphling, closing in on the Lincoln Sphere. He's fighting a bit early in my mind. But then again, they all are. Nature's Prophet practically done with the Aghanim Scepter. I'd never really got into why I didn't think that was a good idea. It's mainly because the Aghanim Scepter, well, it does give you... Oh, hold on. Clockwork with the pickup here on the Silencer. But yeah, it doesn't really give you much in terms of sheer damage. It increases your max bounces and increases your damage per or by 30. But the thing is, it of course generates treants whenever you kill off a creep. The issue is, he doesn't need it right now. They don't need the ultra push just yet. Right now, they're trying to fight for survival, trying to get their farm up, and then later on in the game, he can start with the split pushing. Axe, Dragon's Tail, in comes the Templar Assassin. There's nothing for this Axe to do. Just gets cleaned up. And now the push on the... Actually, not even the push on the bottom lane. Nature's Prophet got initiated on mid. And actually gets killed by the Pudge. Was the Urn taking him down. Top lane, Undying. Going after the Morphling. He realizes there's nothing he can do to slow that down. But yeah, Slug, about 1,700 away from getting that second from getting that second ultimate over for the Scotty. But it might delay him a little bit. This entire Dire side, they're moving forward. Silencer gets caught immediately, and if he goes down, it's not really a disaster. He got off the global silence, and now he's just trying to do everything he can to try to ensure his team's survival. Not really his own, because that is kind of lost. 2 seconds on the pound. Slug just walking up and right-clicking him. Slug, I think he's maybe even looking for more. PA gets a really, really good item for herself. More of a survival item. The good old BKB, Slug. He is invis. Hook shot in from the Clockwork. Finds them both in the cogs. And this is a disaster for the Dire side. Templar Assassin managing to blink out. But now Nature's Prophet with his own 5 of cogs. The Sprout, they find the the Clockwork. Undying with the Tombstone. They want to find the Morphling. And by him, he should be dead almost, actually. The call finds them both. Morphling, he's still alive, and their Axe doesn't even have a dunk. He missed it, but they clean him up anyway. And now Slug, he wants to find the Nature's Prophet as well. They get the kill, and they turn the game all the way on its head. 5 grand ahead. And TA calls a bit premature GG, but... Wow.
Dire's middle tower is
Nature's
under
Prophet, he's just about got his Aghanim Scepter. I cannot tell you how much I feel this is a mistake. And yeah, I will kind of agree with Clockwork. Dragon Knight has been practically doing nothing this game. He's landed a couple of decent stuns, but he's not really been... He's not been hitting his A game. Whereas Slug and TA definitely have. TA has kind of fallen off on it. Got way too cocky, didn't secure herself some farm starting out, and when she started losing all of her gold, well, yeah, that's when things kind of turned to shite. Templar Assassin. Desolator, Blink Dagger, BKB. I don't think there's a whole lot more to say about that. I actually forgot something here. I keep forgetting that was not it. That was the one. Keep forgetting to set my scene there. I don't want to... I need like a proper draft overlay as well. That's another thing I need. Aghanim Scepter for the Nature's Prophet. Undying. The position 2 Undying with the Guardian Greaves. So he's now able to have a much bigger impact in the fight. This is the first Undying I've seen who's not fallen off in any sort of way. He's just had such a good early game. Axe sitting in there. He actually blinking backwards there. They need to find an opening. Clockwork just gonna go ahead and go for the Morphling. He does have a replica out. In comes the Clockwork. Oh! Morphling almost gets killed off before the fight even starts. Jumps to his replica. He will stay alive. In goes the Slug though. Finds the Nature's Prophet before he can do anything. Pudge dismembering the Dragon Knight. He will not get anything this game. TA though, off to the back. BKB still going strong. Will wear off in a couple of seconds. Is down. Slug fighting for his life. In comes the Axe. He'll get killed off as well. Slug, I don't know if he can turn this. In comes the Undying though. The Tombstone is down. Decay dropped as well. Going for the massive plays there. They want the pickup. They find the Morphling. And now they're going for the TA. And they will find her as well. It's going to be a team wipe. An ultra kill for the Slug. And they should probably be turning their attention towards the tier 3s, but I don't know what Slug is waiting for. It's not really waiting for a whole lot, just taking a camp. They need to take at least, or to do some damage to the tier 3s. I don't think they can quite take them. It might be a bit much.
Tower is under attack.
Well, never mind.
Dire's fortified, I say.
Fortification is up. Silencer will be back up, and so will Dragon Knight. But then again, that is not their biggest concerns.
Is under attack.
Yeah, that tier 3 is definitely gone.
Dire's
And they're actually
middle
going for
tower
racks
is
as well.
fallen.
They want the melee racks. It would be a bit of a disaster. They do have good creep clear and a good pushing. But still, losing a racks this early is not
Dire's middle
desired.
barracks have fallen.
And Slog actually pouncing forward. He's wanting kills. Dragon Knight gets stunned up immediately and has to try to retreat back out, but it's not going to let him.
Dire's middle barracks
Slug
under attack. Radiant's top
with the
tower is
plays,
under
Undying. They're actually going deep for this Slug. He's just trapped in there. He doesn't have any way out. Tries for the pounce. He doesn't have the Shadow Blade, and he will get cleaned up, but still trading it for a Rax. And Undying should end up going down as well. Does get trapped inside the Sprout. Down goes the damage from the TA, and the Morphling will get the double kill.
dead in the water.
But that's still one melee Rax gone. And a tier 3. Of course, the tier 3 had to be dropped for the melee Rax, but still. Some massive trade-off in the favor of the Radiant here. 10 grand ahead. The twist is real. The turnaround is for real. 43 to 38, 31 minutes in. This is an insane amount of kills. Mid lane, they look to maybe even already be fighting again. Axe, blinking backwards.
High waters rise.
There is still a Roshan to behold. And to be had. And nobody has claimed it yet. Nobody has claimed.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The age is the immortal. Pudge, I don't really know what he was going for.
Do it with flair.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But yeah, Dire side, what they need to find right now is a really, really good team fight. They also need to shut down the Slug. He is way ahead of this TA now. He's level 23, the Slug.
Tower is under attack.
4 grand ahead. They need to try to focus him down. See if they can't destroy the Radiant side, main source of damage right now. But it is hard when the Axe is constantly jumping onto you.
Radiant's top tower
And the Pudge
is under
hits
attack.
his hook. Oh, the hook shot. That fails. TA
Rock it on.
trying to get back out of it. The refraction's about to wear off, but there's really nothing they can do about it. But yeah, if Pudge lands his
There it
hooks,
goes.
this will be an easy game for them to win. Dragon Knight almost going solo up against the Clockwork. Down comes the Tombstone. Clockwork, he's still in this fight. Nature's Prophet TPing in, Undying. He's trapped inside the Sprout. In comes the Pudge though. Dismembers the Nature's Prophet. The Clockwork with the reinitiation as well. And the turnaround is for real. Clockwork with the double kill.
Tested your metal and found it.
And now Slug, he's gonna be on the cleanup crew. Morphling almost gets picked up there as well. The hook shot will deny him access to home. And he should end up going down. He's desperately morphing the strength, but he's losing so much damage in the process. And now Silencer will be done for as well. Templar Assassin is still alive, but not for long. Does get one to take with her. But it's not enough. And the range tracks will drop. And do they just go for the GG?
Dire's middle barracks have fallen.
They could. The buybacks are not abundant. And the Heaven's Halberd that's actually been purchased from the Undying as well. This is gonna make miracles. Morphling. He wants to see if he can find a pickup. Gets bashed immediately. Waveforms back to safety. And now they're slowly working their way in towards the throne. They seem to think that they've got this under control, but Nature's Prophet just picked up the axe. Silencer will get dropped though. But this like cannot fight the TA one-on-one. He's just not strong enough for that. And if he gets cleaned up now, that would be a total disaster. Pops the Shadow Dance and just chops down the Dragon Knight. He gets picked up. Morphling about to go as well. Gets killed. Triple kill for the Slug. And the right clicks are real. He does need to make his way out, though.
Radiant's
Slowly.
bottom tower is under attack.
Nature's Prophet trying to out-juke himself down in the bottom lane. Gets picked up by the Clockwork. And it's a disaster for the Dire side. 12 grand, and Slug is just cleaning house right now. TA is back in. This could be interesting. Slug immediately pouncing onto her. The blink out. Slug, he's got another pounce. Wants to go for it. Tries to go for the TA. The Mel Strike is going to happen any second now. Silencer is back in it as well. They need to try to shut him down. He's still hiding.
Middle tower is under attack.
Shadow Blade is there as well. He's just messing around with him right now. Just psychological warfare. Blink back out from the TA. And Slug is going for the tier 4s. Jumps onto the Templar Assassin. Gets the Silencer immediately. He's now dominating, but getting stunned super badly. NP there with the Sprout as well. And Slug should be no more. Jumps onto the TA. Or TA gets the immediate bash. And if he cleans her up, it will be a total disaster. The Mel Strike to turn it around. They find the Slug. They get the kill and they hold the throne. And they're still in this. They're still alive. Not really going strong. 15 grand down. It might be too little too late. This Dragon Knight has not had a change of items since minute 10. 26 minutes he's gone without buying a single new item. He is second to last on the net worth board, below the Pudge, who's not really been doing much lately as well.
Homing in.
No, the mid lane aggression here. Clockwork missing the hook shot. TA, she's got the BKB, and if they turn this, it's 4 on 2. And this is not a good position for the Clockwork. Oh, the Cogs actually traps the TA. That's not the position where he wants to be in. Axe tries to go for the Morphling, gets sprouted up as well. Bye-bye Clockwork. He's going to get cleaned up, and so is Axe. They cannot afford to screw up like this. Undying actually going in single file as well. He wants to get the Dragon Knight. TA in it as well. Undying pops the Blade Mail. Gets the Heaven's Halberd off as well. I don't think he can munch down the TA here. Yeah, there's just too much. Too many refractions on her. And Undying is going to end up going down as well. Now it's only the Pudge alive. And the push could be real. The Gem of True Sight is on the ground as well. Silencer picks it up for the circlet. Yeah, Nature's Prophet, he's got Aghanim Scepter, Orchid, Shadow Blade, Animitis. He's doing relatively decently. TA still hasn't really been getting a whole lot of new items. She does have about 4 grand in the bank. I'm not sure what she wants to buy, but she needs to get something big fast. BOTs, I'm not really sure what you call it big, but it's good for now. Like, it's a really good item for now. Try to get herself into the team fights as quickly as possible. Slark. Selling the magic wand, selling the Ring of Aquila. There is the what do you call that? Butterfly. There it is. That's the butterfly. Morphling getting his Iascati as well, so the damage is starting to become real from both sides. Very, very apparent. Clockwork finds the hook shot onto the TA, and if they get this kill, it will be a disaster for the Dire side. She pops the ultimate. The hook is going to find her. He does have a dismember. That could lock her in place for a bit of a duration there. Clockwork needs to reinitiate. They need to get the chain stuns off, but Pudge will be letting his life for this Clockwork. Dragon Knight realizing his role in this game right now and buying the mechanism. I would say that is a very, very good choice for him right now. There's no way he's going to be making his way back into this game. Unless it goes to 60. In which case, maybe. Slug trying to take down the Roshan. He's not the greatest rush hero, though. You really want crits, some form of large burst, or some amplifier, damage amplifier, to really take him down. But here we go. It's going to be the Aegis down. Or the Roshan down, and that's going to mean possibly the end of this game. The turnaround was somewhat decent. Just gonna be trying to straight up find the TA here. Searching the fight. Searching for the fight. TA did get herself a Crystallis as well. Second on net worth. Good like. Oh, the hook barely misses. But in comes the Pudge. He's not gonna be missing his. Well, he does kind of. The silence kicks in and good like taking a fair amount of damage. Second hook is not gonna be connecting. And they're swarming around this tier 2. They really want to take it out, establish for more map control. But in the meantime, up in the off lane, Nature's Prophet is pushing with his cavalry. Tower is going to go down. And they're looking for more. They're pinging out the tier 3. Axe, he is way aggressive. I don't know what he's thinking right now. This is super dangerous for him. Does manage to get out, but not really scot-free. TA just going to be going for the immediate trial and the pickup on him. And TA, she gets the BKB off, but the damage is just too real. Axe coming in as well. Does get cleaned up, but could disrupt them enough. Slark almost finds the Morphling, but Clockwork will do that for him. He will end up getting cleaned up, but Slark trying to work through the massive strength regen and will be successful. And the throne is now very exposed. Nature's Prophet is the only man to hold it right now.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Almost able to. 80 HP. And the throne is now exposed. They're trying to go for it. TA. She can go for the pickup here. They need to kill off the slug. He's not focusing the throne. I've watched enough Dota and cast enough Dota to know this is not over. Slug, if they kill him off, it would be a total disaster. That's the first time. The first one. Undying. Gets picked up as well. Slug pouncing onto the Nature's Prophet. But he's just getting kited left, right, and center. Getting stunned up as well. He's going to try to go for the pickup. There's just nobody for him to take. Does he have the Shadow Blade? Yes, he has it available. Pudge with the hook. Slug with the miss pounce. He's going to try to clean up the Morphling once again here. But he's losing way too much HP. Does he get out? Yes, he will. He finds the Silver Edge there. And will be back out. But the Ancient, the throne is down to half HP. 42 minutes in, this is looking disastrous for the Dire side, who got off to such a great start.
Tells me that Ancient ain't gonna be getting any more Ancient.
That was an interesting line right there, Bristleback Slug. He's inside the woods, he's trapped himself massively. And they might find him, the gem is actually there, they get the Slug. They kill him off. He should have a buyback though, as far as I know. Yes, he does. Still available. Nature's Prophet. That's actually TA immediately TPing to the top lane. They want to try to see if they can take the top racks. Axe is stunned up in the middle lane. Clockwork trying to stall for now. He does have a pair of cogs in case he needs to block him out. TA, they take the top racks. They could go for more. And Axe in so much trouble right now. Slug is not buying back. And he should probably consider that because this is a disaster for the Radiant now. They're turning it around. Silencer, he's attacking the wrong creep for some weird reason, but they still get the Clockwork. And now this middle tower could fall. There's no creep wave to back it up, but they should be able to go through backdoor protection somewhat nicely. Undying. Dropping the tombstone. Slug is now back. Dragon Knight gets picked up as well. Pudge, does he get the hook? Yes, he finds the Nature's Prophet. They get the ward down as well, and he should end up going down. No HP left, and he will get killed off. Slug though, back to defend, back to defending their own throne. Things got very, very hairy for him there for a second. But they managed to hang on.
Bottom tower is fallen.
58 to 53, 44 minutes in. Guys, you don't know crazy until you've seen this. Slug. 2 grand in the pocket. Pudge is just getting some really, really good hooks. He's just going to be actually munching straight in for the throne here, or if the TA pops down a sentry ward. They want to see the Prophet. And in comes the Dismember. Slug just going for the throne here. He wants to end it. Is he going to be able to? No, he's not for now. Morphling him with a save. TA with a turnaround. Clockwork. They want to try to finish it off, but they're kind of indecisive. Pudge Gets picked off as well. Finds the hook on the TA, but that's not the hero he wants. Clockwork finds the silencer. And Undying, he's still alive. The slug has been killed off again. This is the turnaround. They were looking for Clockwork, desperately trying to stall, but there's no way he's getting his ass out of this one. And neither is Axe. It's gonna get cleaned up, and it's not gonna be a full team wipe. The Undying live to tell the tale, but the push is real. The TA jumping down to the bottom lane with the Nature's Prophet. The counter is real. They might actually get this game. There's no buyback for the Slark. There's nothing, no Slark for 83 seconds. And they need him. They need him desperately. Now more than ever. Mid lane, Morphling finds the Pudge. That is not helping. They want to go straight for the throne. They want to take it. And they could very much do so. Undying, he's just sitting off to the back, unable to do anything. He can only pop down the halberd, but I don't think it's going to matter. The throne is theirs for the taking. There are no buybacks. The counter throws are real. And this is actually GG. It's over. I don't think they can come back from this. Undying doing the best he can, but it's still only an Undying. 46 minutes in, he doesn't have a lot of impact. And the Ancient is slowly ticking down. It's GG. It's over. They managed to turn it. What the fuck? What the hell? They managed to come back, being down 15 grand and with an exposed throne because Radiant got sloppy. My god. What a game. What a game. Wow. Once again, I am speechless. And once again, we have a hero with about 30 kills. Yeah. I would love to do like a cool ass post-game analysis. But it's pretty damn simple. But it's pretty damn simple. The Radiant side screwed up. They didn't take the throne. That's how easy that was. They didn't go for the throne. They didn't have any pushing items. And they were constantly looking for kills because they got cocky. They were ahead in the graphs. They had every right to be cocky. But you just can't allow that to happen to you in Dota. Because then you'll screw up. Then you'll mess it up. It's not like Counter-Strike, where you can just do something else the other round. Like if you're starting to get killed, if you're starting to lose rounds, you can always just try something different next round. That doesn't happen in Dota. If you screw up, and you're gonna pay the price for it. Especially now, especially in this meta, where fighting is so crucial. But damn. Thank you for submitting this replay. I didn't think that we could top the last game. Quite honestly, well, yeah. It's just as good, at least. It's just as good as that last game. A bit shorter, way more fighty, but man, thank you for submitting this. It was awesome. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.